In the silent heart of the earth, where pressure and time carve miracles, two guardians of green emerge. One is the forest itself, deep, rich, eternal. The other is the spring, fresh, bright, full of life. This is not merely a story of gems. It is the tale of Emerald and Peridot, a clash of green legends, a duel between deep forest and fresh spring. Emerald, the stone of eternal green, a gem that whispers with the voice of forests, jungles, and ancient life. Its color is the heart of nature itself, a green so deep that poets, kings, and seekers alike have lost themselves in its gaze. Formed in the earth's veins, emeralds are crystals of beryl colored by chromium and vanadium. Born only in rare geological conditions, they are rarer than diamonds. Yet their fragility, riddled with tiny fractures known as jardin, the garden within, gives them a soul unlike any other stone. To the ancient Egyptians, emeralds were the gift of fertility and rebirth. Cleopatra herself claimed ownership of every emerald mine in Egypt, draping herself in green fire to display her dominion. The Incas worshipped them as sacred relics, gifts from Pachamama, the Earth Mother. Emerald is not just a gemstone. It is the forest eternal, the memory of life carved into stone. And yet, there is another. The younger sibling of green, Peridot, a gem born not from calm forests, but from fire itself. For Peridot emerges from volcanic depths, carried upward in molten rivers, cast into the world in golden green light. Peridot is olivine, a mineral that glows with fresh green and golden hues. Unlike emerald, it bears no fractures, no jardin. It shines clear like drops of sunlight trapped in crystal. The ancient Egyptians called Peridot the gem of the sun. Legends whispered that it fell from the sky, a gift from the heavens. Some Peridot, in fact, truly did. Fragments of meteorites carrying the gem across the stars. If emerald is the forest, timeless and wise, then Peridot is spring, youthful and radiant, carrying the brightness of dawn in its heart. Two greens, two destinies, both born of earth, yet so different in soul. Emerald is depth, mystery, wisdom, a guardian of secrets. Peridot is clarity, joy, freshness, a herald of rebirth. And yet, their paths cross endlessly. Both celebrated for their beauty, both cherished in crowns and rings, both revered in myth. But when two guardians of green enter the same arena, which will prevail, the ancient forest or the fresh spring? Tonight, we summon them. Emerald, the deep and eternal forest. Peridot, the radiant and youthful spring. Two champions of green, one throne. The crowd gathers, emperors and priests, warriors and poets, dreamers and kings. All await the clash. All await the answer. The air trembles with suspense. The emerald glows dark and strong. The Peridot shines bright and young. The duel begins. In myth, the emerald was a stone of prophecy. In the Vedas of India, it was said to bring good fortune and sharpen the mind. In medieval Europe, emeralds were believed to reveal truth, expose lies, and protect against dark magic. Some claimed it could even heal the eyes, letting mortals glimpse the world as the gods saw it. But Peridot too carries its legends. Ancient Egyptians mined it from the island of Zabargad, keeping its location secret under penalty of death. They called it the Stone of Ra, believing it could protect its wearer from nightmares and evil spirits. In the Middle Ages, it was sewn into priestly robes, glowing like trapped sunlight as a sign of divine blessing. Emerald commands reverence, the wisdom of forest kings. Peridot offers protection, the joy of spring's light. Both call to humanity's soul. But which voice sings louder? Emeralds have long adorned the crowns of empires. The Mughal emperors of India carved prayers into vast emerald slabs, believing the gem carried divine blessings. The Spanish conquistadors plundered South America in search of emeralds so large they rivaled apples. And in modern times, emeralds from Colombia have become icons of luxury, sold for millions at auction. Peridot too shines in history. Crusaders brought it to Europe, calling it the Emerald of the Evening because it glowed even under candlelight. It decorated the treasures of the Vatican, and Napoleon gifted his first wife, Josephine, with jewelry set in peridot as a symbol of his devotion. Emerald sits heavy on the heads of emperors. Peridot dances lightly in the crowns of kings. The clash deepens. Emerald's beauty lies in its depth. The jardin within each stone, the tiny fractures, are not flaws but fingerprints, marks of life that give emeralds their soul. Their green is not mere color, it is a window into eternity. Peridot's beauty, on the other hand, is clarity. Bright, clean, and glowing like a drop of sunlight, it carries a youthful charm. While emerald invites contemplation, peridot invites joy. Emerald is wisdom, peridot is laughter. One whispers in shadows, the other sparkles in the light. And so the crowd leans forward. Who shall take this round? The air is thick. The emerald stands tall, proud, ancient. The peridot gleams with freshness, lively, unstoppable. Both are green, yet they are worlds apart. Round after round, the battle deepens. Legends clash, crowns weigh heavy, beauty defies time. And yet, the verdict remains untold. The forest grows darker, the spring grows brighter, and the world waits for the next strike. The emerald glows like a timeless forest, deep and unshaken. The peridot shines like fresh spring water, radiant and fearless. Wisdom faces renewal, shadows face light. The arena waits for the final strike. Emerald has always been the stone of vision, love, and eternal truth. It soothes storms of the heart and whispers secrets of the soul. Peridot, the gem of the sun, shines as a talisman of joy. Ancient wearers trusted it to banish nightmares, bring laughter, and refresh the spirit like morning dew. The forest teaches wisdom, the spring teaches rebirth. Each gemstone speaks its own language of power. The emerald glows with wisdom eternal. The peridot sparkles with joy unending. Forest against spring, shadows against light. And yet the truth reveals itself. No stone falls. No victor is crowned. Emerald and peridot do not destroy. They complete. Emerald is the memory of ages. Peridot is the laughter of beginnings. One holds the past. The other promises the future. Together they are life itself. And so the duel ends, not with defeat, but with harmony. Emerald continues to rule the world's grandest auctions, commanding millions, symbols of prestige and empire. Peridot, radiant and cosmic, remains the jewel of warmth and accessibility, a gift of joy for all. Here at Pro Gems, every clash becomes a stage, every gem a legend, and every stone a destiny. Join us, where the greatest battles are fought, the rarest treasures revealed, and the eternal story of gemstones lives on.